yeah.
Mr. Wright, so, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
OMG, bruh. Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. Yeah.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Let's do it then.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. That's for damn sure.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Would you mind coming with me?
Yo?
I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show.
Whoa, what is going on?
Bro,
Emma.
shut the
Let's
fuck
go.
up.
Science
Can you
awaits.
read our mind? That kind of can just confuse me too for a second.
Honestly.
Whoa. Parking
Whoa.
lot.
I really don't think we
Yeah,
should
grow
worry
up,
about
Darren.
the
I don't know what you
department
want.
later.
Grow up. Tell her to grow up before she makes comments like that. I'm sorry.
There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
She gonna stop showing me this nigga Goodman's face. And of course, it was our victim who was killed at the department.
I'm trying to think. He looks like somebody. I just don't know who. Every time I see his face.
And my sister would never do such a thing. I know it in my heart.
Oh my god, that hurt as a bitch.
The oil drum was empty.
That oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Big words for a high school student, I must say. Well, whether there was blood stains or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
The situation calls for one thing, and that is... Luminor testing fluid. What is that?
Luminol.
Luminol. Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even when you can't see it, it's still there.
It's like,
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. The screen is frozen. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. You do it.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look. I'll loan you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
Gotta always have clout on deck. To test for blood reaction, just sprayed luminol on it. Like this, see? Touch the
Just
screen
do
and
the-
spray on it. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Finally, my time to shine.
really on some
Wow,
they're really on some trauma team type beat.
I like Bloodstained. It was a nice video game.
Should ask.
Okay.
Keep it moving, we don't see none.
Yeah,
It's
we
blue.
don't.
The whole debate with people talking about blood.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. Wait, what? So is this a blood stain?
It's so...
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Bruh, you sheltered ass.
Scientific investigation action.
Okay, well, definitely know this is a blood stain. But it doesn't strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course?
What's odd about this? Scientifically. The amount? I can barely see the damn location. Oh,
Yeah, it is very little for someone who supposedly bled out, I guess. Unless he bled out on himself and didn't spill it. I don't know.
the perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of this victim's shoe.
It's strange. If they fought here, they'd have to be more bloodstains than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. See how I'm marking up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain? I'm running your floor plans, Mr. Wright. See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, that's very useful information to have, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. You know.
I saved up my allowance to buy this shit.
Criminal testing fluid
She gets
information
allowance.
received from Emma.
I mean, yeah, high school students get allowance sometimes.
Privilege.
All right.
She is white. We can't be sure that the
Oh.
police will reveal all of their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
And we'll drag out that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
This Luminor stuff is gonna come in handy.
You just spray people with it.
Pop! Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
not this person. It's Miss Star. Patrick.
I don't know.
You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. Here it is. This day-old deli box is on the house.
Hey, old. Yeah.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my mouth watering. You know, it does get a nigga's mouth watering.
I'll show you
Not my
what's in your
question
mouth
of the day.
watering. It's wet-ass pussy. You certainly put me in a tight, oh my god, spot today.
Fuck
My-
up.
Listen, man, the running joke is that she's a porn star on the side. I gotta.
Okay, whatever.
Let's go.
It's you.
Tables.
Oh shit, my bad, bitch. But
Huh.
that was me reading it.
He did read the line.
No,
He
no.
just said it in a table's way.
No,
I thought he was
it's
talking
okay.
to me.
It
That was
my
the
fault.
problem.
Oh no, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from the security room right there. Like, I was afraid that it wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see.
Oh, so she's not evil.
I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry, no, she's just backpedaling.
Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's a crime, my nigga. Go to jail.
Go to hell.
Little girl, don't forget that what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the event from was different, I still saw what I saw. Saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood. And that's... that testimony
Others.
still stands.
Oh shit.
Poggers,
Wow.
I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. Cry, bitch.
Tables.
Phoenix.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago.
I guess that's...
No matter how hard the criminal faced me... They faced me, sorry.
Face.
They coughed it up. Oh, shoot.
Coughed it up?
He had that lemon juice, puss. Confessed.
Lemon juice.
They- They babbled like babies. That's what I was making. You know, Kiara's, I may seem like a damn demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
So you're just a human then.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they call me the gag queen.
Only 17. Oh, and here I thought you were someone who got food
She's my
poisoning from your
track
lunches.
queen. And you were let go or fired? Oh,
I
What?
felt that I had found my dream job when I became a porn star. And if these prim and proper prosecutors, hard R's, hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today.
thing.
The
What
screen
happened?
is frozen.
The screen was. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident.
Damn, that just ruined my day. SL. Wait,
Onions.
What does
it doesn't
ruin your
mean. I guess I wasn't even eating anything. Now you're making me out to be a fat ass.
Wait.
No,
Anyway,
we just
it doesn't
you
mean.
just like
Oh, ogres like onions.
full body. You know, I'm gonna make a salad and I'm gonna put onion in it just for you.
I don't. Man, read.
Oh, what do you think about this? It presents an onion.
Is Super Mario Logan 9 incident on that knife? And on that note,
Yes, they're not YouTube channel.
Goodman was the head detective of the case, you know.
Crazy getting into
Really?
character.
That knife was evidence from the case, a murder weapon. It was due to oh my gosh, it was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. Airflip. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Not this shit again.
Not Super Mario Logan.
How do you think you can tell us more about the SL9 incident?
It's when Nintendo like.
I had one of those up until 2 years ago.
Cool. Back when you were the vomit queen, right?
We found this ID card here in this parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure.
We present the nightmare. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
Well, you're not perfect.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime.
Yes, bitch. Climbed the chain link fence in effort to stop the murder.
I still don't believe that, but okay.
That's when I took this photo.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little shit. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again.
Well,
Just like that time.
That time? Got a good staring.
That's when I learned the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Yeah, that
and
sounds
you
like the
got
porn
that
star
right,
life to me.
Chief. Yep.
Sorry. Mia Khalifa, please don't hurt me. 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. And the biggest cock.
Who's the third? Oh, that's good. Oh, so those three.
The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, that's a big word. I don't usually use those.
It's
It was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Ooh, they killed that nigga. Executed?
Got what he was coming to him. The electric chair, specifically. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not even a little up. Here comes the corrupt court. I'm back at
What?
it.
But the criminal was executed, right?
Because he's black. Ah!
Evidence of a sort, made up evidence. Oh my. This is the most corrupt.
What? You mean they
court.
executed someone with fabricated evidence?
It was funny. The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
Like me. And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person, you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Airflip. Exactly. Officer Jake Marshall. He's on security detail in the police department, isn't he? Yeah. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. And I'd be on every angle on them porn videos. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over. He was demoted. However, her hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
Oh my gosh, bitch. There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait.
No power.
Those lunches you sell.
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends and boyfriends to help me get my rocks off and investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriend. How many does she have anyway?
Whole agency.
Porn agency.
Just when the detectives on the case have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection. Scientifically speaking, of course.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of connections going on, like penis and vagina.
Can you read?
What's up, Ricky?
What?
Seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What is
Kieras.
that?
Oh
Should
shit.
take this.
That's what I was gonna make today.
Oh shoot, steak
never
dinner?
mind. Garbage
Salisbury.
salad.
You don't like Salisbury?
I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best.
Huh.
Know a certain guy who might help you if you want to, if you tempt him with this treat. Oh my gosh,
If
Steak
it's not the
lunch
baby,
receipt.
then
Oh, we actually
it's
take it.
hairless.
she's teaching us her porn star ways.
Yeah,
Miss
by giving
Star,
us food.
can I get chicken? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his? Are you guys making out behind the desk?
Yo!
Why do you want to know? You want a video?
I was
What
just
are
wondering
you-
what happened to him.
Jesus fucking Christ, kill me.
A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. Got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous.
Oh shoot.
And he was so nice to me back then too.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now, he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall,
I lied. I broke up with him because his cock was like 1 inch. Hard.
Hard.
She's so jealous of your sister. Oh,
February
she's like,
23,
"Damn,
please
why
pardon
would you
me
do
entrance.
I would be too if I had a sister that murdered people and got away with it.
I have never been so happier that a character is not on screen at the moment.
It's even busier here today when it was yesterday.
that?" The detectives are running around so fast. They're Sonic the Hedgehog.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed in their own department.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got from the front desk. Here it is.
Front desk.
Yeah, she's like a kid in an amusement park.
Specifically
Nice.
Six Flags, just to piss off tables.
I was gonna
Yes.
say Busch Gardens, but okay. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go look.
Bush garbage. Mm-mm.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that
Thank you.
one. I might use
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nigga like me. The
Look,
fuck?
Cat.
February 23, evidence room entrance, guard station.
So the decor in this place is very eccentric.
Cactus.
Yeah,
According to
I
the
thought I was
pamphlet,
read that
this
word.
is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond the door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
Sure seems that way. Oh. Oh.
You good? What's going on?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's so hard to think straight.
Think gay.
You can't handle the cacti. Stay out of the desert. There we go. What I want to know is if this is a guard station, where is the guard? Where you at? No, where it at? No.
I have a feeling I know who the guard is
No.
already.
Oh man, it's about to be
Let's
my
examine the
guy.
cactus.
Let's look at that noose on the floor. Or lasso. Well, that's lasso. It's a...
The evidence room is beyond that door. It's sacked up top.
Let's just walk in and not worry about anything. Oh, it's closed. Let's go.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first.
Let's commit a distraction. Throw the cactus at it.
Cactus Jack.
February 23, police department entrance. Tables.
This place is charged with frantic energy, as always.
Oh shit, I didn't know it was me, my bad. This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
This
Just
place
said
is charged
that.
with
Stop
frantic
talking.
energy
You're
as
a bitch.
always.
And gay.
Wasn't that cum?
One steak dinner, please. Oh, it's you.
Oh, he wants it? Of course.
Detective Gumshoe was good, bro.
Now's no time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man.
Aren't you not doing anything?
What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean this thing? Actually, it's not for sale. I'm about to eat it.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
I don't know why that's. I don't know why that made me laugh.
Just immediately.
Nigga's blown. That dude from bitch has a steak in front of me. Said, no, fuck you.
The way he went from happy to sad instantly made me laugh. Just because he couldn't have a steak lunch. He's like a little kid.
Damn, we're not having steak for dinner? No.
Now's no time for despair. Caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean?
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, pal.
Whoa, that was weird.
Bro, all these darn flashbacks.
On the day
We're
that a
watching-
detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
And perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Yeah, he's pretty sus.
It's the biggest scandal to our hit the station in ages. Everything's a topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak dinner. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly with
You really
cum.
said bribe me with food. That's great. Don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Shitting should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. And he's gonna piss his pants and shit and cum later.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation off to a running start. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I'm excited for these guys, man. Finally, things are getting a little bit on the simple side. We know what we're doing, and we know what we're after, and we're out to get it.
I
We're gonna get a game over this recording.
No?
You can't get a game over in an investigation.
Oh, we'll find
Yeah.
a way. Trust.
I'll be
You
damned.
mean you'll find a way?
Oh god, I think they'll say more about Sly's gameplay than ours.
Still, I do feel a bit better about things. A little.
Good.
I mean, I
Didn't
think
ask,
the
but
person
that's
who
good.
stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down the road right now. Things will just get confusing. What the fuck?
Damn. Is that an alarm?
Did we just get
What was-
flashbanged?
What was that?
Sir, what are you doing? What? That's what I'm assuming it's the goat me seeks. Sir, what's
it's
the what am I? What I'm? That's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator. I perpetrated. Who's this? Sweet Anita? That's what I'd say.
Sweet Anita. Oh, it really is.
I told you I'm that goat. Hi, greetings, sir.
You just do a speedbox?
Wait, I know who you are.
Excusez-moi, but it is material anywhere on the premises. I'm here. How many times are we going to see this fucking...
How many times are they gonna give us flashbacks? Is this Alpha and Omega movie?
Oh shit, that's you.
Nah, it's my hero.
You're a guard here?
No, it's
No,
not.
sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
They calling him her sir. No, sir, I am not sure. Did I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he?
He's the criminal?
You, Officer Meeseeks, you didn't, did you? Or...
Damn!
That nigga... Damn, I really should have turned on my little voicemail for this one. Anyway, perpetrator officer reporting.
What? What?
Nigga like me killed niggas. Oh shit. Now this is an unexpected.
He's spitting by.
You can't just one two people, so yeah.
Yo, just imagine
Bye.
Jason talking like this.
I pistol whipped that bitch. Oh shit, sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Oh, I can hear you fine and clear, Mr. Officer Meesey. God damn, I'm gonna kill myself. I need to watch that damn show. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard office in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally, there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer, was none other than Officer Judge Mathis. Thurgood Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. Why am I doing the actions this nigga's doing? Who am I? What's going on? A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person's...
Bing, bing, bing,
I'm
bing,
killing
bing,
myself. Oh,
bing, bing.
the heck is this guy doing? Is he good?
This dude is
So what
he's
happened
high on
then?
crack.
After that, sir, I popped that bitch on God. Everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. Nigga, I had a seizure. And then when I came to, I was in here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I had to do and wrap it up on God. I'm bandaged on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yeah, another similarity between the case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, I'm the realist. Tell us how you hurt your hand. Or not. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, man, don't say no dumb shit to me like that, little bitch ass nigga. Oh God, motherfucker, I'll shoot the fuck out of you, bitch. If I had, God damn, if you had to label me as a persecutor, a victim, sir,
Ow.
then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. I guess, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. I'm about to fucking. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total motherfucking stranger side. So, didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts.
Dang.
I don't know shit.
Damn. So if he was a total stranger, why did you kill him?
I like this guy. Nigga, I didn't do it, bruh. Free me seeks. Free me nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. And your hand, that happened when Detective Goodman was stabbed? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess already?
But sir, bring me that man. There was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. I said nothing I could do. It's the truth, sir. To tell the truth, sir, when it happened, man, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered.
Like a little boy.
The next thing you knew, I was schlup. Next thing you knew, you were Then I opened my eyes, and then I was alone in that. Damn, I'm giving this nigga a country. I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. It was dark as a bitch. Alone because Goodman disappeared.
Honey.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, bro. I was like, shit. I was like, damn, what the dog doing? Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow. So can you imagine how I felt?
Mm.
I was like, bro. Oh, shit. The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story. I'm confused, but...
I didn't pay
Yeah,
attention to any of that.
I hate recording Ace Attorney.
That's that shit. That's my shit. Have you heard of a JIDK? I fucking love you. Just dropped a song this week.
That's what? JIDK?
My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember, sir. Damn, I'm giving him a fucking... You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. The card was the cause.
This ID card?
Exactly. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more chicken sandwich. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. Well, I'd better pry into this one a little bit deeper then.
Open your
It's
mouth.
weakened.
Bink. Bink bonk. I would have never guessed to just show him the card and then he just goes stupid. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will, on guard. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. You know what that bitch did? Oh.
That sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you niggas, man. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
He showed me his dick instead.
He pointed a knife at me like, oh, what, bruh? Nigga, he lucky I ain't have my gun, nor was he black, man. It would have been a wrap for this son bitch, man. Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as a bitch. So I whooped his ass. Oh. What? Oh, yeah, so I whooped his ass. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you, my father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, I slumped that nigga on God, but then my eyes and everything went white. And when I woke, I was here, so I guess I didn't beat his ass. Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why were you arrested?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know.
Oh.
Now, Officer Meeseeks didn't know Goodman.
Mm-hmm.
And the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it. Oh my gosh, she on motherfucking point today on Jeebers. Now, that is, I did say something along those lines at least. I mean,
But you still ended up here?
they told me I had to meet him, sir, on that day at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear.
There's a videotape?
From the security camera. The crime, I swear to
Why?
He just wanted to be a speaker so badly, like...
it's there, it's me, it's on tape.
No one runs
And
the
you
tape.
wait until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't baconate or deserve it. No,
What?
no thanks. I have my... No, I'm getting a headache. No thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene.
I don't know what this dude just said, honestly. He's so confusing.
You niggas suck.
Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Alright. Oh, shit. Tee up time.
Hey, Mr. White. Look who's standing at the head detective's desk.
The fuck? It's cheap. It's cheap game. What did you just say? You got a cross on your shit.
Sure, this is all. You know what it means if there's anything missing, right?
Sir, I'm not sure it's most likely perfect. We check the drawers and lockers and the garbage can and go by. The building is on the clean out there, so there's not a machine.
Inside the coffee?
I see.
Great.
Well, if anything does turn up, could you call me right away? Deal?
Yes, sir. Let's get in the place again.
The head detective looks a little flustered.
Ha! Right on, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
No, Chief Grant reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? You don't work for him.
Dude is like just. He looks like a Street Fighter character, but with a Muppet mouth.
You got him up in the mouth. That's what I was trying to see. I was trying to figure out what that mouth. Never mind. Edgeworth going to be. Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
Get that in 4K, everybody. Anyways, Worthy, doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition.
Yes, Spanish Inquisition, racism, all that. Yep. Well, we had no end of trouble with the boys since last year.
You mean the incident on Gore Lake?
Last year.
Doesn't look good having one of our top people sitting in the defendant's seat. Who is echoing right now?
That was my voice acting, honestly. It
Oh.
was just like stale as fuck.
Well, you fit the role of woman, so
Feel sorry for
you're
yourselves
doing
later. Keep going.
Yeah, you doing it. Never mind. Just read, Darren, please.
Now, that's someone else found guilty in that case, right? Oh,
Oh, that dude.
On karma.
Whatever reason I thought he was holding a gun.
a legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career.
Turns out he's a criminal.
But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence.
We fixed it.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
don't believe you, bitch. And anyways, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say. I do just about anything to restore their reputation. Oh, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
The stream is going absolutely crazy right now. It's downright odd from Code Lyoko. I tell you, I mean, it happened exactly at the same time.
The murder at the prosecutor's office.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Oh, now, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that.
Of course.
This in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
Wasn't expecting much anyway.
Damn.
You know, one thing I hate the most of all is hiding stuff.
No, you don't.
Can't stand them. But you know, really know? You really want to know?
Young rich neighbors.
The stream stops lagging, you'll know. It's a full-time job keeping the head detective's trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier. That lag is real.
You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the head detective to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Hey, Bat!
Hey, yo, King Batch!
King bitch. I'm sorry, that was rude.
I need to apologize, bro.
Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly the chief of police want you to do?
Oh, see over there? That's good news there. You want me to check it for anything that might be English? You took away every last piece of garbage trash I can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Nice.
I'm good now. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, yeah, it's important. Yeah, alright, you didn't even right. You know, yeah, report. That's the only thing you make.
A lost
Intriguing.
item. Did Detective Goodman lose something?
Is Darren here?
Hope not.
Fuck.
He's here.
It's just a white screen, and I just hear that.
The date on it is February 21st. I'll make a note of that just in case.
Oh my gosh, February 21st, February 21st.
Goodman's lost item report. What?
Oh, can you hear me?
Hello, hello?
This is the
hello,
worst
hello?
fucking session of Ace Attorney we've ever had. I fucking hate this.
That person on the very left over there that's just sitting in the chair.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Looks at him. He's like, no. It's gonna take forever to say no.
Now, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate
Damn.
after all.
Folded quickly.
Righto. Please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
You bitch ass nigga. Heck, if anyone, that was random. I don't even know why I said that. Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give him 50. No problem.
Give him to me then.
Sure, go. So go ahead. Investigate that room in your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
That is quite the comparison. Going into a room and $50.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that not on me in the background?
It just goes to show you, you never know until you ask. So can I get
Oh,
that
get
chicken
that
nugget, sir?
Chicken nuggets? This is McDonald's, bitch. Oh, and for you here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is Detective ID card, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. I'll kill you.
Yes, sir. It's an honor. I will cherish this with my life.
No, you won't. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Just fades out of existence.
Boom.
Looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think of real Detective ID. Or police, I don't know.
You seem happy. I wonder what that's like.
You
Yes,
seem
sir,
sped.
because, sir, we have to go get into the evidence room now. Sir.
I'm gonna smack the crap off of her.
I think this. What is your issue? I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Not gonna
She's
lie.
like 15, isn't she?
16. Whoa, we getting some crazy.
Is this the story of how Ace Phoenix?
The evidence. All right, we skip. All right, cool. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Gant. Let's just walk right in. It's closed.
Ah, the card reader is turned off. See?
What is the security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray?
Officer Marshall. Somehow I knew.
What's that somehow I knew look for? As you
Damn.
may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
You could say it's a mirage saloon.
Yeehaw! That car you got there is on your chest. That's
Is
better
that
than
the
a,
Grim Reaper?
that's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
That
Yeehaw.
Tourette's being stupid.
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting.
Oh, wait.
Looks like the card reader's on again. Let's get it. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions, though, before we get it.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're busy then? Is that what that meant?
Did I say that?
Was that Confederate for?
What did I just say?
I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Said shut up.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. But whatever.
Ace Phoenix just starts speaking his mind out loud. I'm sick and tired of these clowns.
Alright, they hear him anyway.
This dude thinks because he's covering his eyes with his hat, he's more intimidating. Man, I ought to beat the Confederate States out of you.
That smell reminds me of Texas.
So,
Nope,
Officer
answers it all.
Marshall, you're from Texas? Didn't
No,
guess that.
I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this for my baby?
I can't believe this dude is culturally
yes,
appropriating
this
Texans.
is from your girlfriend, Miss Star.
What's this?
What's wrong?
Texans.
A filet stay lunch? I see.
I
You pointed
don't
us?
see. What does it mean?
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
Just eats it right in front of us.
Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask
I thought you said something.
Damn, he is eating it.
me anything.
You should just include the sound clip of the Chuck E. Cheese, like, muncher, chicken muncher.
Finally, it seems like.
He's willing to talk.
Please speak up then.
Feel so bad for Gumshoe. He really
I'm
wanted
gonna mash up your head, Uno.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meeseeks at the detention center told us.
Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong, calling him Meekly.
Seeing these two characters
He
side by
knows.
side just lets you know how out of place Meekins is.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this.
Go ahead.
But since I
Nancy.
got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So, you abandoned your post? What were you doing around 5:15 at the Miterford place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
You mean the hallway? He was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job keeping an eye on the place.
The cameras?
You mean a security camera system?
I don't take the machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak in your steak, you know?
Yeah, I like broccoli.
This dude don't eat his vegetables, child.
Exactly. Miss Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler at the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like drinking hole in a prairie fire.
Like
You're
Drake
still
story.
investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
Personally, I prefer blackjack. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. They just stare at us angrily, like you're doing right now.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago. The day of our case?
How
That's
convenient.
right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? Must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines dwell. I like them just as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks.
You really ate vegetables.
The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. Oh, fuck.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased after every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door. Yeah, no fucking shit.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card passed through.
Ah,
That's cap.
That's a lot of
oh,
sevens.
there's our number.
420, let's fucking go. So this is the ID card record.
277777777.
That's me.
Yeah, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
Oh, put your cock away, dude.
Shut up. I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. Seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing.
Do we present his ID card?
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about, though?
We keep only evidence solved case. We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake. See?
What happens to So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? If
It
you
goes
don't
to
mind
sleep
me
forever in the underground vault of the police station.
You feed me.
That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
Hope you do it on the 28th, because, you know, it's not always a real day. I seen...
You mean the 29th?
Yeah.
Transferal is like it's like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be opened again, never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
There's a number attorney badge. Yeah. See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot?
The number on this was 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us the ID number on the ID card record. He was there for like 1 minute before he died, apparently. Look, the 4th number, it's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
Still, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, bro. So he put in a knife me. I was like, damn, bro. If he had his ID card then, Why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
I'm starting to think that Goodman was actually a killer in disguise and got self-destroyed. I mean, wrecked, but anyway.
ID card record, eye to the court record.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with the IDs here. You taking this information over there, Darian?
Darian? D-Man?
Yeah, man, of course.
Okay. Thought I wasn't paying attention.
Ah,
I want to shoot myself so
What
bad.
is literally y'all's issue? It's
What?
quiet. The investigation must be over here.
I don't want to record anymore.
So this is really the evidence room? It really is like a graveyard.
Graveyard is supposed to have like grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Yeah, I don't really see trees at a graveyard. You can't scare me, Mr. Wright. Oh, snap. Why is he here?
Dude just fades in like a damn ghost.
Why are y'all fucking? Can y'all not?
Sorry, I thought you were the box ghost.
I wouldn't recommend smacking ghosts on the ass, pal. So it's true what I heard. Oh, radio then. Please, look like a biscuit crumpet, man.
Fucking.
Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me? Hell yeah, bro!
Okay, that's what you were talking about.
I had a feeling that's what he was saying. Cause I was like, why don't you just bring it up?
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
You're looking so pop for that.
Just for the day?
Boss for a day?
I love how you got sadder every time they... But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, I want to have this.
Evidence room 4 plans added to the court record.
Time to figure that out incorrectly.
Bro, we got
Oh,
more
we
talking
didn't look
to
at
do,
this
bro.
when we got it.
This thing? Wow. 221. Didn't finish writing his ID. What's new?
Bro, all this talking. I just want to get back to the court case. I want to put people in an extra chair, bro.
How about
Yeah,
how about you pay attention to what the information being handed to you so you don't get a fucking game
I
over in
didn't
the
get-
trial?
I didn't get to see the evidence.
Bro,
'cause
when
it's
have we
freaking
ever
through.
gotten a game over in the trial, dude? Like,
You wanna look
got
at the
this,
court record
man.
again?
What?
You look at the court record again, the screen was frozen when you looked at it.
Looked at what?
The last one, yeah, the photo.
It's just this.
Damn, that's
It's
a
shaped.
lame ass map.
I mean, it's a lame ass room. There's nothing here.
Lame ass map. Imagine.
that's a lame ass map. Diego seeing Dora map. I tried.
It would have worked if he, said it with grammar and stuff.
Now, why would I do that? I'm 15. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're
What?
off for the day.
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your servants?
They're using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare for the trial.
In other words, Detective Gumshoe got kicked out of the investigation again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest.
That's cute.
And put my own evidence in the locker. Now,
You have a locker in there too, Detective Gumshoe.
of course, man. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open.
Gotta insert my PPP. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter how, or no matter. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
We know you're butt buddies. So Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right?
Sir, Edgeworth do got a fat ass, though. They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call Fates. Is that a JoJo reference? Oh my gosh, dude.
They're gonna say Fate Stay 9.
Ace Phoenix and JoJo, man. I cannot wait for part 9. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away with that from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end of it for Mr. Edgeworth.
I thought the beginning of the end was when he.
Maybe we could get him to tell us more about the case.
Everyone knows, Faith, that the DLC content has extra. This place is more high tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using this ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost.
How convenient.
Why, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already.
That's kind of bad. That sounds like a lot.
Yes, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
You stick it to your right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint. That's the only locker we can open.
Funny. They look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles.
The handles?
Yeah, these handles. Oh, oh shit! I just crossed you up, bitch. On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if it presses the wrong person touches it,
Zap, you get a shot.
rap. Get a shock. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day.
Damn.
More importantly, black. I'd just be black. I'd be a. Ooh. In any case, the locks aren't even that obvious. There's even some people in the force that don't know how the fingerprint locks.
Evidence
What?
locker added to the court records. Each locker is unlocked using a detective's fingerprint. A light indicates the open boxes.
That's how we signed in at Taco Bell.
Got it.
Got it.
You have to present, yeah, that.
Allow me to say one more thing. Speaking as a detective, if I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing.
Oh wait, I
Nothing.
presented the wrong shit.
It's fun.
Oh, that one.
No.
Oh,
What
that
the fuck did
one.
they mean by
Or that one.
whatever?
Or
I
that.
think we present the nightmare. Oh, shoot. Detective Goodman's note and the switchblade knife. I bet Edgy was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SO9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. I mean, I did too. I mean, that BBC bulge was like crazy.
Yeah, nice. But why would the evidence from the case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
I like loose spaghetti.
I like loose vagina. Now, that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent. So it was a murder.
A serial killing.
Ah,
Serial
shoot.
killer?
JoJo. It's JoJo, man.
Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
I knew it. Yoshikage Kira is in Ace Phoenix. But the killer made a mistake, and that's Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that Tanab.
and this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. And I know I didn't answer your question, but it started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident. See,
So, this switchblade knife?
the victim took the. Oh shoot!
Go ahead.
Tables.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker room himself. I was giving some breath after he fucked up royally.
It's good to know that you know I'm a king. Tables.
Suck. You fucking suck.
Oh, you suck. You suck. He doesn't matter. You suck cock.
No,
just
you suck.
cock.
No, you suck.
Please.
Could you take a look? Could you take a look at this, if you don't, please? Buddy?
How about that?
This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard those rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
Boom, says 8. Boom, boom, that those up the second number.
What about the second number?
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh my god, he's at the center of the murder again?
Second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
You remembered that very well? What?
Bro, like they're buddies. He knows his social security.
Gant said that they had to memorize people's ID card numbers.
Oh, you know me. I never pay attention to Ace Phoenix.
Yeah, I know. Fucking.
Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room?
Well, we gotta ask him that when we see him.
I press him.
No, not present, fucker.
What are we examining?
Yeah, it got updated.
I'm still trying to figure out who's 777. So like, what?
Yeah, because that's important right now.
It was an angel, Faith. 7 is the God's number.
Wait,
Angel
what?
came here.
Bro, this nigga's mean mugging you right now.
This nigga pissed.
He's like, you didn't tell me you were bringing black people with you.
Someone left a glove here, but it's only one. How convenient.
They're
What?
colored. Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective.
That's what you want?
That's very mean. It's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SO9? It does have a tag on it.
Rubber glove added to the court record.
Got Michael Jackson's glove. Let's go.
Tag reads SO9 incident, extremely thin rubber glove.
Extremely thin. What you need that for?
Michael Jackson, is
shoot.
that the he nigga?
Oh man, this is about to turn into the OJ case.
If it do
Someone must
not
have
fit,
broken something big to make all of these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps.
We do always blame him.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go, pal. Making it be some kind of sped. Apparently from the case.
The case?
SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of SO9 evidence. Let's check it out. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever was broke.
You want to try to put it back together?
Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why? I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tub of glue for my science project.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in peace.
Yay,
Oh,
time
we're
for me
going
to
to
shine once again.
let's go.
I hate myself.
Dreaming.
Don't give it up.
Here we
Dreaming.
are. There we are. Shit. This a rat.
Set sail for one days.
So we still got a missing piece.
Damn, so much for fixing it. Huh?
You messed up, Emma.
Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are gone.
It only took me 2 minutes to do. The problem is finishing it.
Alright then. Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Doesn't look like a most stable kind of jar. What the hell is this?
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar.
Added to the evidence.
Jar a piece back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is still missing.
If we find the last piece, maybe we'll find who the murderer is, Scoob.
It got blood on it.
Blood on the leaves.
Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's dark red blood stain here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on here when he was stabbed?
Not likely. His blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer.
Yeah, someone stabbed them.
This jar with evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it.
We have to examine the paint.
I go hard in the motor. Hey, and up.
Chop, spray the wrap on the
Shut
floor.
the fuck up.
Girls be spraying Luminor like how they be spraying perfume on the bus to make people who are allergic to that die. Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey! Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
For my birthday, obviously.
I'd like to get some too. And some of the luminal stuff. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Hilarious.
Where'd you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order from Amazon.
You lying ass.
Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans.
She stole that mess, bruh.
No, she saved up allowance, bruh. Got his birthday
No,
present.
she stole it. She's a tall lie. Emma's the murderer.
I hope so.
That would be a pretty badass twist, not gonna lie.
Right. There must have been a massive amount of blood here. I've never seen so much before.
Huh, this is probably definitely where the murder
Not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood, this dude.
It's just red.
Like a crypt, though. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien. Oh shoot! Like you saw how the 3 fingers were on the box.
This proves that something really did happen in front of the locker.
No. Okay. All right. Fuck you guys.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plan.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you should have just asked.
You shouldn't have asked.
Yeah, I knew there was something fishy about that sentence.
Did you?
No.
God, this evidence has taken a lot of time.
Because I had to
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
reconnect and shit. I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Bye,
It's gonna be okay,
Tom.
Psycharia. I promise.
Bye, Jake.
It's just an
I
extra.
try to
5
do
seconds on
these
the-
as fucking quick as possible because I know they take a while. Especially this case. This case is fucking long. This is the longest case. This is one of the longest cases in this whole fucking series. Why do I keep moving back?
That's
I forgot where his shit is. I think it's
do we need to talk?
no fucking hell.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I'm going to shoot myself expeditiously.
Who are we supposed to be talking to?
You're gonna see in a second.
www.
Oh yeah, Edgeworth.
High Prosecutor's
That was dude.
Office.
Well, this place is certainly tidy today.
And it'll be tidy tomorrow too. Incidentally, he's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations, forging evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back.
There's no. Why did it tell me to go here?
Seems like that guy you're using is too advanced for what the game wants.
Oh
Do niggas
my
not use www dot anymore?
God,
It's just
I-
HTTPS.
I think so.
I
Bro,
missed something.
I don't even type that when I'm doing websites. I just type in the name, like YouTube. I don't.
Well, I know that, but for the description, I noticed when it didn't have HTTPS or whatever, the links weren't working. When I did www dot, it also didn't work. I had to do HTTPS, which is interesting to me. I don't know if that meta just quietly changed.
Fucking bitch.
Another hand? He has two hands?
I knew it. Someone has a right handprint.
What's the matter, detective?
Slugger is mine.
It's yours.
Oh, please, God, please. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I was harmful.
You really need to
You'll do that for me, won't you?
This is an important clue. I got it down on the 4 plans.
What? But you're a detective.
Hey, pal. Look at the time.
Is there something you needed to going to, or what's up?
Well, it's just that Mr. Edgeworth, my boyfriend, inquiry committee should be letting out soon.
The Lil Nas X poster?
I'm going to give them my report for the day. What is that? A love letter? Valentine? It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer?
The one that says nothing about no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this.
Yeah.
I believe in him. I love him.
Yeah. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
Bye-bye.
Oh my diamonds shine because they're really diamonds. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Because you know what? Why not? You know? I ain't got nothing better to do with my day. Hi. Bye.
Hi. Oh my
Bye.
gosh. I can't believe they just left me like that.
I can't believe they didn't give me food. Oh.
This
Yo.
dude.
Ah, guest. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh?
You don't remember me.
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave so long. Is Edgeworth here? What the fuck was that?
He was getting
They're
sloppy
standing
toppy
by the
from
window,
April
a
May
teacup
again.
in his hand. He looks depressed.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah, is the hotel bringing him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
Freudian slip from Faith.
Precisely. By the way,
What?
Detective Gumshoe was. Oh, fuck me.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Not
Oh,
help.
yes. He brought me some information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
Oh, he just wanted to take you on a date.
I do not like his face.
I think the
really
report is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Edge. I think the whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
don't. Dude made one mistake and they think he's mentally ill. It's funny.
So how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as the case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence.
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning, You were lucky this time again.
Again.
That face does not fit him. I'm sorry. Like,
I've heard them say so many times, ever since that case 2 years ago.
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
No.
Well, I'm still the prosecuting attorney, however.
Something happened?
They gave me control of the investigation over the police department.
The police department? The police department.
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by Chief Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've only done what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts.
this is gonna be Edgeworth's origin story of how he became the next Von Karma.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I better check this now. Let's see here.
As I was saying,
I'll stare straight at us. Look at that.
What's this? A record of ID card usage?
Edward,
you're
you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less?
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edward?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, by Chief Gant no less.
This dude is scary.
The chief of
No.
police.
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up a half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it there in the prosecutor's office. Oh, he'd keep it here.
But it was solved, right? Would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it.
Unrelated
Do
evidence.
not like that face.
Okay, we get it. Shut the fuck up, please. Stubborn as always. I told you that's nothing to do with the current case.
Yeah, well, you're the one that's loopy.
Evidence from the past case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by Gant's request. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 one? And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in?
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life, as I recall.
Let's go.
I figured I'd be
Yeah.
telling you about this sooner or later.
Take us daring.
Cool. Isn't that cool, guys?
Boo-hoo.
How about you boo-hoo my ass, nigga?
I will not. How about you not be an hour and a damn half late? Never mind, we can go.
How about you wake me up with my phone number then?
No. No, I will not.
You know,
Okay.
never mind. I figured I'd be telling
Cut that all out. That was the worst argument ever been a part of in my entire life.
Let's go.
A bad memory. He's talking about the murder in the elevator.
Yeah.
All right, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
About what?
This nigga's
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant.
that wacky old coon was involved in the case 2 years ago too. Then
He was the best we had, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were God.
what I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't?
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will
No,
do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.
Alright, but the evidence came later.
By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted you to know something.
My sister? What?
You still working on that scientific investigation?
Yes, of course. Well, Today, me and Mr. Wright were using this.
Luminor
Get
testing
high.
fluid. Oh then, you might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
They are really on their trauma team, type beat.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really.
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Oh, yeah, thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
Sorry. Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Alright. Right, I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Sus.
I mean,
Hey
It didn't have-
guys, it's
it didn't
Angel
have-
Star. Welcome to my OnlyFans. So today I'm gonna be using this Bad Dragon 12-inch dildo. I'm gonna shove it up my pussy.
this is the worst recording session ever.
It didn't have anything to do with the story. It was just gonna say he was gay and mentally ill.
No lies
They
before I
somehow-
kill myself.
Somehow managed to make a character like that in 2001. That's what
I
they said.
think we should just stick to reading and paying attention.
Alright.
Look at Goody Two Shoes tables over here.
Fucking god, I really
I'm
What
stared
if
at
hand
that.
sly an apple one?
I'm just thinking about the last video and a half where he was playing that
Kill yourself.
random
Have you been paying
loud
attention to the
video.
damn investigation, dickweed?
It's not dickweed, okay? It's Darien. Pronounce it properly or don't pronounce it at all.
Holy fuck.
How are you doing, Blue?
He's embarrassed, I'd imagine.
I might just join Keyshawn on the alcohol train. Evidence room, sector 3.
Keyshawn's an alcoholic.
Of course.
Yeah.
Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Let's use a secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
Alright,
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I'm guessing I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit
Really can't
procrastinating
tell
and
the
choose a
difference.
finger.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and choose the pinky.
Okay, now time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
I'm starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
Just touch the screen. See?
Ah, looks like that did the trick, I guess.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow it away at the excess.
Christ, how do I do that?
You just blow with your breath, forehead. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake.
That looks like fun.
I was teaching Ace Phoenix how to give
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour out the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I better give it a try.
so nut, 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 nut.
This is
Right.
cool and all, but I don't understand how this helps us understand fingerprints.
Bruh.
Ah, you
Well,
did
you
it!
see your
found
face.
one.
But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Exactly. Now that you mention it, it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck.
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
There's a lot of blood on the gloves. Calm down. It's just the way it goes with scientific investigation. But it does seem to be a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely. Seems there are other fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. whisper that'd be.
Blow sound effect.
Hmm?
Nah, I didn't do that.
Yeah. No. Yay! A print so clear, it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet. This is quite a process.
Obviously, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
How do we find that out?
Same way how it's not good to find a slave and not know who the master is.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. Pointing out the person you think left these fingerprints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprint are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints will we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Gumshoes.
Look at this thing. Oh, we have their fingerprints.
They're good.
It is gumshoes. Aha! So these fingerprints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always something next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with
Hit
the
or
punches,
miss.
Mr. Wright.
Guess you never.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
The third one. Do you have to identify it again? Or...
Bruh.
Oh, it's already there.
Wait.
It's just not visible, I guess.
This is where we got Luminor fluid reaction, right?
Right. There was a handprint here. Okay. Wanna try using this?
There you go. Their eyes are sparkling again. Check for
Yep,
prints.
yep.
They're sparkling, and I can't wait to choke her so the sparkling can go
Okay,
out.
let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you something first.
What?
The area of the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me, please.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Cool. I didn't
Right
see
next
that.
to it, I guess.
There was nothing there.
You
Okay.
can't see it. You just assume that the
Just
other
assume.
fingers.
Oh yeah, I'm a little dummy, dumb.
Because you
Oh,
know
there is a fingerprint.
the guy was an alien and he did have 3 fingers. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
I sure hope it was Marshall's.
Oh, it was Marshall.
Oh my gosh.
Why do we happen to have everyone's fingerprint on deck, though, is my
He
question.
gave them to you.
Well, if you used your eyes and ears, you would have figured that out.
I don't guess I don't remember.
Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Edgeworth gave you a record of everyone's involved with the case's fingerprints when we got this shit. He said that.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
Yes.
It's Officer Marshall.
Officer Jake Marshall? That's gotta be a coinky dink. He's not involved in this crime whatsoever.
Emma. Yeah, you shit, my bad. This are decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints.
That's a typo.
Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck is that? The Luminor reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are the same price.
Oh. Oh.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain.
But why would Officer Marshall?
Or with anyone. It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. Pulls up Xbox controller.
I don't believe it.